So, did you hear what Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said recently about the removal of Confederate monuments? Yeah, let's take a look, shall we?
I have a visceral reaction against the attacks on those statues. I don't think it's a healthy thing for any culture to erase its history.
Erasing history. Okay, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a couple of things. First and foremost, statues are not history. They're expressions of honor and esteem for people in the past. When a society puts up a monument to a person from the past, they're saying we honor and esteem you for what you did and for what you stood for. In the case of statues to people like Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson, Southerners were saying, we honor and esteem you for fighting to create an independent Confederate nation where slavery would last forever. Contrast that with what happened yesterday in Beaufort, South Carolina. There, the community unveiled a new statue to Harriet Tubman. That community is celebrating and honoring Tubman for her efforts to free enslaved people and to defeat the Confederacy. And the second thing to know about monuments is that they are expressions of power. The vast majority of Confederate monuments were put up decades after the Civil War as part of a campaign to uphold and to bolster Jim Crow white supremacy. These statues were intended to be daily reminders to African Americans about who was in charge in Southern society. So, RFK Jr., taking down Confederate monuments is not erasing history. It's an announcement by a community that it no longer values slavery, racism, and white supremacy. Well, people, you know what this means. By the power vested in me as your historian at large, I hereby nominate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for a 2024 Weemsey Award. The Weemsey Awards are given out every December to spotlight the stupid, the false, and the outrageous things that people say about U.S. history. You can learn all about them and see all the crazy nominations for 2024 at WeemseyAwards.com. By the way, if you want to learn more about Confederate monuments, check out the work of historian Karen Cox, and follow her here and also on other social media platforms. I've also added a link to one of her articles on this topic in the text that goes with this video.